Right, we appear to be live. Hey guys, it's GriffinOni here. Welcome to another live stream. I had some extra time after doing a little bit of editing work tonight, so I figured we're going to do some more Pokemon. The last few Pokemon streams that we've done, we've been playing Pokemon Scarlet. Tonight we're going to be doing some stuff in Pokemon Violet instead. Mainly because right now we have the shiny Chi and Pao raid boss battles, so I'm not really equipped to do those in my Scarlet profile, but I am well equipped to do them in my Violet profile. Now it has occurred to me that my PlayStation 5 is connected to my capture card, so give me one sec while I fix that. All right, switch to talk to us. Tell us how you're feeling. There we go. All right. Looks like everything is up and running properly, so let's switch to live scene. Get my come on, Switch, you stay with me. Level Drip 12 says hi. Hey, Level Drip 12. Welcome to this stream. All right, let me get my projector up and running here. All right. Let's rock, because we have some big raid boss battles to do. Gonna be the main focus of this stream. But maybe I'll do a little bit of shiny hunting. We'll see what happens. We're playing Pokemon Violet, mainly because again we're doing raid boss battles, and I'm more equipped to do the raid boss battles in my Violet profile than I am my Scarlet profile. All right, so Ayat, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I know that relatively speaking, this is pretty close to where we were actually before, but yeah, this is where we need to be. Okay. Hello, Javif. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So we need a Poke Portal. And so I will say straight up, just kind of my experience from doing these raid boss battles. Like, it's definitely an improved experience. It is definitely not a perfect one. You are definitely gonna still see some glitches. That's all right. Okay, so what exactly is Wo-Chien pack in here today? Well, that's not very helpful at all. Okay, well, at least we can head in the direction of a new, see what we got here. What is in the general area today? Okay, they're Murkrow, Swablues. Can you please help me? Depends. What do you need help with? Fly here and see what's going on. All right. You have Iron Boulder and Iron Crown. No, I'm not gonna be. If your intent is to try to get a trade from me, I'm afraid I do not have a spare to give away. Button press. Okay, so there are Frigibacks here. What do shiny Frigibacks look like? One touch trade. Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm sorry to say, I'm not going to be helping you in that specific regard. I wish you luck in your endeavors to get one, but it's not something I'm going to be helping you with today. Let's see here. Shiny Frigibacks. Okay. Pretty difficult to narrow down, but it is possible. Okay. Oh, that's where the lion's share of them are. I was like, this doesn't seem like a whole lot of them. Because this is not where they are. We gotta look at their little sleeveys. Why am I always like trying to find like the little bitties? Makuhita, please. Oh, that's not convenient. Let's end all the Frigibacks until a tiny shiny one appears. Alright, come on. That's fine, Jerry Harry. Appreciate the offer, though. No, that's not it. Oh, dang it. God, so many Pokemon here. Just gotta turn around and see there's more. So I beat Earthborn Gym. Yeah, I did. Again, we're playing my Violet profile today, and Violet's pretty much complete. I'm doing this just to kind of stall a bit while the raid boss, the raid boss options kind of reset themselves. The work on that video you really want to see. Listen, I simply wish for the people to get what they deserve. Put in my DKC returns a Mega and X4 process aside for this. Listen, I'm just giving the people what they want. Or more importantly, what they need, because they need to know the truth. Minor Mole. They need to know the truth. Nope. That ain't it. Yep, all the Frigibacks are gone. Okay, let's get back to business here. Okay. Poke Portal. Let's see what we got. There we go. There we go. We must contribute to the success of catching and obtaining all of these wonderful shiny legendaries. It must be done for glory. And for having alternate color legendaries. Oh, actually, you know what? My volume on desktop is turned way down low. It should be a lot higher. There we go. I forgot I had it turned down lower because of the Kingdom Hearts stream that we were doing the other day. Okay, there we go. I'm all ready to go. There we go. Crydon, Incineroar, Ceruledge, and Skeleturge. We're gonna tear this place apart. Oh, Iron Valiant works too. I guess it is a fighting type, so it may actually be something I want to consider doing for the next run. But ice is ice, baby, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to break the ice. All right, here we go. This is what we're actually here for. Pretty sure that Ceruledge is shiny. Yep. Like I said, little iffy with the glitchy, but it's okay. So I guess to be fair, this is not really the glitchy part. This is just kind of more of a... There we go. Orichalcum Pulse, Sword of Ruin. Okay, weaken the defense of the surrounding Pokemon. Okay. Torch Song. The maximum amount of damage I could possibly inflict on it, all things considered. Personally, when it comes to Qianpao's shiny, I think this is actually probably the weakest design of the three. Like, I get what they're doing, because they're making Qianpao look more like a natural cat. But some things just don't need to be changed, and unfortunately, does not really need to be changed in the case of white to butt ugly brown. But it's still worth the endeavor to get, because it's shiny, and who knows when they'll be able to actually make this available again. Okay, so at this point we need to focus on Flamethrower. Oh, chomped. You're the king, baby. This is why I bring you in, to deal with the big boys. Oh, nice. Bro, hey, my favorite random stream dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Tatieb. Oh, right. Very weird animations. It's very so nice for herbs, iron hands with a metronome item who kills in like 5 turns, just spamming drain punch. I definitely can see that. Come on, you. There we go. Yeah, so that's what that beauty will look like later on. But we don't get to have it for right now. This is but a step in the process. So well as offline. Alright, so here are Mystica, multiple EXP candies. A lot of medicine, including especially protein. Nice common shard as well. A lot of terror eye shards and bottle cap too. Very, very, very nice stuff. Oh, right. I haven't found Qian Wao in this particular game, so I guess that counts as me encountering it for the first time. Okay. Let's check back here and see if there are more Terry Bells we can do. Yep. No Qian Pao. This is the process. This is what brings us here today. But again, it's a chill stream. There's no high stakes here. This is a stream where we come together, we talk about Pokemon, and we slowly inch my subscriber count up to 2,000, or maybe my watch hour count up to 4,000. It's a process. Oh, I was not able to join. That's disappointing. So earlier today, I was working on more of the bios for future episodes of my Heart Gold Let's Play. And I had to assemble the bios for, among other Pokemon, Apom and Ambipom. And I forgot that Apom's catch rate is, like, really low. So, like, usually, in my encounters, I found that, like, I'd say, like a lot of third stage Pokemon will have catch rates as low as 45, well, anywhere from, like, 45 to 75. First stage Pokemon will have their catch rates around like 100, like either like 90 or 120, and then you know, basic Pokemon usually their catch rates are like 190 or higher. Apom, and like just Apom, not Ambipom, well, not just Ambipom, Apom alone has base 45 catch rate, which is extremely low for, like, which is for such a basic Pokemon. Like, I realized that Apom, when it was introduced, had you know, there's no motivation to really give it a high catch rate. You know, it's supposed to be a rare Pokemon, but still, like, I just find it ridiculous, frankly. But yeah, no, Apom's catch rate is extremely low. All right, there we go. I am sensing a pattern here. I have a feeling we all know and understand the assignment of this battle. To be fair, once the others become available, because I assume the others are going to be different types, I'm probably going to have to use something other than Chomped here, but that's all right. Oh yeah, there we go, my Skeletor squad. Alright, Chimpao Sword of Ruin. Alright. Torch Song. Oh, Chomp couldn't move. Dang it, man. Okay, you realize that all stat chain being eliminated, that also, like, that does apply to your ability too. All right, Chomps, come on. We got to get in some good damage here. We got to contribute to this fight. Dude. Like, keeps going for Ice Shard. It's ridiculous. Okay. All right. Terrestrialize. Flamethrower, baby. Come on. Let's get a good shot this time. What negative effects were you feeling? Because unless it's the negative effects of your bad HP, I don't see that being a problem. So, yo, we got a squad here. There we go. Alright, multiple Herba Mysticas, a lot of EXP candies, bottle caps, yeah, a lot of EXP candies, like EXP candy L times 3, also times 5, also times 5, also times 5, also times 5, and a PP up. We got EXP candy L's for days, my guy, and the nice thing is, L in this game, not a bad thing at all. L does not mean lose, it does not mean loser. Means large. Okay. Now then. I think we need to settle down here. Okay, now we'll set this as the destination here and give our little tiny dragon friend another shot here. All right. Ridgebacks are in range. Gonna be a little harder to sniff them out. Was it too much for me to ask just to... Yep, no, that ain't it. Is it too much to ask for me to just, like, find a big guy one that's not a tiny little man. Because the last time I found a shiny in this game, it was also an extremely small Pokemon. And like, I was able to find it, and fortunately I was able to find it during daytime hours in game. But seriously. I feel like how some of them appear to be bigger. My god, guys, it's Pikachu! Concentrate on our target. All right. Back over here. No. There we go. Now there's more of them. I'm gonna be very observant because the difference between normal Frigibacks and shiny Frigibacks is relatively marginal. That's obvious enough, but it's not the most glaring difference, especially when Frigibacks is so small. Okay. None of them are. Nope. Sorry, Lechonk. Not for you. I have a lot to give today, but not to you. Well, that's your pink. But you ain't pink. Come on. Nope. Appears as though all the frigid packs have vanished. Alright, let's get back to work then. Oh, okay, interesting. Ooh, monkey. I hope our friend from the Rising Sun realizes that Rayquaza may not be the best choice for this. Not that Koraidon is particularly great, but Rayquaza is objectively worse. There we go. Armarouge is much better. Alright, let's go. Alright, Orical compels us to activate, and so do the Swords of Ruin. Oh, Ruination and Infernate dodge like a champ. Alright. It do be no crunch. Alright, now we have to do the hard part. Okay, so it did no overheat. Who is using... Okay, so this guy's just cheering. He's not actually helping out. Okay, that's a problem. Bruh. Honestly, overheat's not a bad strategy because in this fight, Chien-Pao keeps eliminating our stat changes. Oh. So it's not like it would be detrimental. Oh, critical hit, Terrible's flamethrower. Let's go, baby. There we go. Time for monkey time. Man, it is really insistent on eliminating stat changes, but... Oh, right. I changed myself to a pure fire type when I terrestrialized, so Sacred Sword would work. Kind of ironic that I know Sacred Sword, considering it's supposed to be this evil, cursed, forbidden Pokemon, but... Not gonna complain. Alright, multiple Urban Mysticas. Got some nice, just nice stuff all around. Not as nice as the loot from the last raid, but we take those. Okay. Let's see what we got next. Okay, there's more Frigibacks that we can find in the mountain area, so let's fly there and see what we can accomplish. I certainly can ride Murad on here. I can ride Murad on anywhere, mother hecker. I got high jump and I have infinite flight. Oh boy. Now this may be a little harder, mainly because we're on an inclined plane. And it's just generally harder to see what I'm doing. Hopefully Frigibacks, well, hopefully our shiny boy comes around quickly so we can get out of here soon. Oh, good. Blizzard died down a little bit. Oh, I was wondering, it's like, what am I seeing popping up out of the ground? It is cursed dog. All right. All right, Frigibac's number is starting to go down. That's okay. The bigger problem is that the Frigibac's... If you look at the Frigibac's long enough, it's like these are literally just reskins of Totodile. But are they not? If we look at Frigibac's long enough, it really do be just a reskin of Totodile. Okay. An ice stone for defeating that specific Frigibac's. I have heard the sound of dog. Nope. Wait, 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 wait. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. Shiny Frigivax. Let's go, baby. Quick ball. Now I have to actually work at this one. Okay. Good. Let's do this then. Chiyu. Let's go, baby. I knew I just had to work at it. You just had to be. That's always the thing with these shiny hunts. You have to be patient. But that's why I kept at it. It's like I knew if I kept that long enough, it'd work. Okay. Ruination. Ruination. One more time. Oh my god, it froze Chiyu. Alright, let's go with, let's do an Ultra Ball. We want to make sure we get this. Ah, come on. Frigivax, you gotta work with me, my guy. There we go. Shiny Frigivax is mine. I think technically on this profile, it may be the first Frigivax I've ever caught. So, yay, there we go. If anyone wants to suggest a nickname, feel free to do so. You want to swap this out? Nah, I'll just leave it, go to the box. Let's go, baby. Just want to be certain there wasn't another one. Okay. I most certainly can ride me right on here. Why can't I ride me right on here? There we go. Nope. Saucebuck looks awesome. Okay. Alright, let's get back to work and do another Terror Raid battle. Come on. Okay. There are no new postings at all. Anything new in the Kitakami? We could go to Kitakami and go for Snover. That's a let my boy. We get to go to my favorite place, my favorite Kieran boy place. Plus, I haven't not seen the boy in a while. And I haven't actually explored Kitakami since the update itself, so I think it's going to be a lot nicer to fly around the place now that I have the ability to up and do that with smooth frame rates. Anyway, Poke Portal, try again. even if we don't end up doing any more as a result of communication error, I'm not going to complain because right now we're doing fine. I've done my part. Just want to be 100% certain there's nothing iffy going on. Why don't we go ahead and disconnect and then reconnect? Hopefully I'll fix it up. Okay, 2321449 Okay, so I think Switch is just struggling here. Okay. Maybe because I'm live streaming. Who knows? I need to actually, like, I really make a point to upgrade to Google Chrome. Because, like, I've got the Chrome thing installed in my apartment. Not that I expect... Chrome. Not Google Chrome. Google, what's it? Google Fiber. That's it. Because the Google Fiber thing got installed in my apartment. Not that I had a choice in the matter, but it did get installed in my apartment. And, yeah, had to deal with all that. And again, I contributed my part to the raids. Fortunately, Snowrunt is very easy to spot out. Like, if it ends up being shiny, we will know immediately. So one thing that is actually interesting, because I talked about this with Ryan a few months back. So for some reason, it is generally assumed that Frostlass on a Snowrunt's evolution is better at special attacks. That's actually not true. That is straight up not correct. Obviously, if it has a nature that is more beneficial to special attack than physical attack, then yes, it will have better special attack. But otherwise, its base attack and special attack are equal at 80, which is already in itself pretty bad. It's mainly the other stats between Frostlass and Glalie that are distributed. Hello, Damon. Hope you're doing well. For some reason, I seem to be struggling with connecting back to the internet. To do more of the raid battles, but I contributed my part regardless, so at this point we're just messing around with the Snover encounters and see what we can find here. Because if we can find a blue one, it'd be nice. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the number of Snorunt. It's going down. My bad. Wonder how that could have happened. We make a new evolution. What type would it be? That's a good question. So I think I think like the obvious answer would be a dragon type evolution. Just one that's kind of meant to be the opposite of Sylveon. Because the thing with like because like when we got new evolutions, it usually comes in pairs, right? So you got you know, you had the 3 to start with, and then you got Espeon and Umbreon, which were opposing types, and then in Gen 4 you got Leafeon and Glaceon, which were also opposing types. But then when Gen 6 came out and Sylveon was introduced, like it was obvious why Sylveon got the type that it did, because Fairy was the new type at the time. And so it's easy enough to say, oh, you know, the Fairy type should go to Sylveon. It makes sense. But Sylveon never got a proper counterpart. So I would say either a dragon type evolution to balance it with Sylveon, or go the opposite direction and make a poison type evolution. Poison type evolution would be a good counter to Sylveon, but also Leafeon. Get kind of a more perfectly balanced poison type evolution. I feel like there's a lot of fun stuff you could do with that. Alright. Snorunt's still popping up here. What's up, Apom? Oh. You beat up. Sorry. Prefer to leave you be, Apom, unless you're particularly pink. Oh! Wait! There it is! 2 shinies in 1 stream. Let's go! Shiny still ride. There you be. Oh, critical capture. Let's go. That's how we do it, boys. That's how we do it. Two shiny ice types in 1 day. I feel like that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hello, Heracross. Such sheer beauty. Okay. I don't understand why, oh. Okay, let's check, Chomp. See what we got here. Okay, so it is a male Snorunt, so there's no way for us to get Frostlass, but that's okay. Let's see if we're having better luck connecting to the internet now. Okay, there we go. Try us again. There we go. Back to business. I'm actually going to check one other thing while it's on my mind. Okay. Oh, was not able to join. Well, that's a shame. Okay. Well, let's do a bit of inventory here. That's the I tweeted. I sent a post on Blue Sky about this, but I also caught a shiny Capsicid a couple weeks ago. So let's take Frigibax here. We're gonna put Lima up just for now, and let's take a look and see what we can do with Frigibax as far as its stats here. So let's give it 10 proteins, and let's give it a couple of EXP Candy XLs and see what we can accomplish. Give it 2. Oh, wants to learn Ice Beam. Wants to learn Crunch. All right, let's see Frigibax's evolution, baby. Beautiful. Now we got Arctibax. Yep, that's how I do. All right. Then we'll give it another couple EXP Candy XLs. Oh, that's not enough? Let's learn Icicle Crash. Power 85. Better than Ice Fang. There we go. Arctibax is evolving again. Alright, Arctibax evolved into Baxcalibur. Now, unfortunately, shiny Baxcalibur is not that different from the normal Baxcalibur. You gotta really pay attention. But it's still shiny, so we take those. Okay, Glaive Rush. Get rid of Ice Beam for Glaive Rush. Alright. And then we'll give a rare candy to Snorunt, and let's see how shiny Snorunt evolve into Glalie. Oh, let's learn Blizzard. Nice. Summons a Snowstorm. We'll get rid of... Weather Ball. Alright, see that shiny Snorunt evolution, baby! There we go, shiny Glalie. Just a face. It's a face. Wants to learn Freeze Dry. That's actually a pretty good move. We'll get rid of Ice Fang for Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry is a weird one because it's an ice move that's specifically meant to be super effective on water types, but normally water types resist ice attacks. So it's interesting that they went that direction with this, but not gonna complain. Alright, let's try one more time. Nope, not this. No, 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 no. Man. So annoying. Oh. Alright, let's see. What else is there? Really? I'd go for Lapras if I'm being perfectly frank. Alright, let's put Liam on the front. Alright, let's make a sandwich. I do not have much in terms of my there's a sandwich making options. Never mind. It's the old-fashioned way. I believe we may need to call in a different Pokemon for this one. Let's see. Rotom can probably handle this. No, it cannot. Oh, right. There's the challenges. I forgot. Why is Lantern not going? What's up, Manpreet? Ah, American Cruller subscribe. Thank you very much, my guy. Seriously, what is this? Which favorite shiny Side Legend in Scarlet and Violet? That is a good question. Have to give it a look, because honestly I've not taken a close look at most of the shiny legendaries in this game, considering that in most cases they're shiny locked. Alright, let me take a look here. I think like the first one that comes to mind is like Koraidon, because even though he's shiny locked, his shiny colors are ridiculously good. I would say if we're speaking just in terms of the Psy legendaries, I would say Chi-Yu, probably my favorite, just because of the stark contrast. There we go, baby. Number of Lapras is definitely getting lower, but that's alright. Come on, you. Oh. I also forgot about that. Speaking of Gen 5, a general argument that's been made for like if should they do a Gen 5 remake? I'm saying my general argument is if they do the Gen 5 remake in the same way they did Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which is make exactly that and like no effort to improve on anything, then I don't want it. But I will say one thing I think would be really nice of them to do is take the approach to making Gen 5 like the HD 2D style that Square Enix has been doing. I think that would be a really interesting approach to it. Alright, Miraidon. Alright, Miraidon. Alright, let's change position again. Oh, God. Why is there milk in the ocean? Do I want to know the answer to that question? I feel like I'm not going to like it. Nope. Oh, still indicates that there are more Lapras here. Yep. Oh, cool. The Ogre grew to level 100. What was your first Pokemon game? First starter Pokemon? Why did you choose that Pokemon as your starter? So first Pokemon game was Pokemon Fire Red. I actually got Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green on the same day. I got them for Christmas when I was a kid. So I got those. I'm pretty sure I went with Charmander as my first Pokemon. And I carried, that Charmander carried me through that game hard. And I tried transferring that Charizard as far as I could take it. And it filled me with such joy when I got it to level 100. God bless. That's why I was a kid, and it was a flaming lizard. He looked cool. I know we have to, like, these, we have to, for some reason, we have to justify deciding on Charmander because, you know, Charmander and its evolutions are relatively overrated, unfortunately. They get a little too much love with respect to the other Gen 1 starters, although they have been a lot better about kind of keeping things even between the three. But at the end of the day, only one of the three has 2 Mega Evolutions, and it ain't Venusaur. But Fire Red being my first Pokemon game was actually a big reason why I did the Fire Red Let's Play in 2024. Well, I guess late 2023, early 2024, because I knew that game like the back of my hand. I knew it inside and out, and I knew that if I put in the time and effort, I could make something great out of it. And you know, for what it was, I feel like I did a pretty good job with it. I did literally everything you could do in the game that wasn't, you know, expressly illegal. All right, Pokemon for the outbreak have dispersed. We did not find a shiny Lapras, but that is okay. All right. Now let's try one more time. If we can't get more luck with the Poke Portal this time. Because I'd like to try to do one more Terra Raid battle before I end the stream. Nope. I'm not having the best luck, but I did still contribute to the overall count of the number of those Wochains that that's been defeated. I always get thrown off whenever we're in snowy areas with Miraidon because when it's covered in snow, it looks like a shiny form, which it should not be possible, but it does. Let me think. No, that's not. Yeah, see, like right there. You see how like the top of his head is all like covered in snow? It looks like a shiny form, or at least the top of its head does. All right. What's up, Pokemon? What's up, my starter boys? What's been my favorite thing to watch recently? Kind of complicated to talk about everything, but I'd say one thing I generally enjoy watching, especially while I'm trying to get work done, is either old episodes of Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares or Hell's Kitchen. I find that it's good, like generally good background noise to enjoy. Plus, it is generally funny. But here's the thing: when I actually like genuinely sit down and put in the effort to like watch Hell's Kitchen, I get weirdly invested, like majorly invested, and I'm now at a point where I can like kind of explain and kind of break down certain things, just certain aspects of the show, like why this happens, and oh, you know, this character is the best, and you know, this one had one of the biggest impacts on the franchise. But I can get fully invested, or I can just use it as background noise. Oh God. I want to start watching the new season of King of the Hill, because apparently it's come out and apparently it's incredibly well received. And unlike a lot of the like remake, reboot stuff, it doesn't seem to fall into a lot of those traps that those shows seem to have. So I do want to watch the new season of King of the Hill. Because I was, like, I mean, I'm from Texas. I still am in Texas, and you know, everyone here, their mother, you know, grew up on King of the Hill. You know, John Redcorn's late voice actor, God rest his soul. You know, he lived in my town. It's crazy. All right, I'm going to give this one more shot. All right, come on. Daddy needs to fight the lion one more time, please. Dang it. Have I ever watched anime of any kind? Oh, sure I have. So... obviously, I was invested in the Pokemon anime, but I'm guessing you want something a little more nuanced than that, which is perfectly fair. So I definitely did get into My Hero Academia when it came out. I absolutely grew up on Naruto. That was part of my Saturday morning routine, was watching the cartoon. What cartoon? Watching the anime. You know, week by week when it came out. You know, I grew up on the tuning exams. That was my Saturday morning jam. I've tried getting back into it recently. So I started watching the remake of Hunter x Hunter, which it is really good. It's just one of those things where like it's hard for me to stay consistently involved, mainly because I share a Netflix account with my folks. And it's one of those things where sometimes Netflix account is chill and lets me watch the anime whenever. And other times it's like, no, your account's not where it should be. You're going to have to send an email to your parents asking, hey, can I watch the anime on my TV? And it's like, I don't want to bother them about that. They have enough on their plate at the immediate moment, to say the least. They don't need to be bothered by me about such trivial nonsense. I also very much enjoyed Death Note. I watched Death Note. I've actually watched it like from start to finish multiple times, because it is the first 25 episodes at least are incredibly well written. Some of the best cat and mouse that you ever see. Oh, I missed a shiny. You're sure it ain't just thinking about Alolan Grimer? I don't know why I'm checking again, because it's probably despawned. Either that or you guys are just messing with me. Have I ever watched Demon Slayer? No. I've seen a couple clips of it. And it's the same reason as Hunter x Hunter. It's hard for me to be able to get into it when my ability to watch it is very limited. But I know that it is a phenomenal show, and it is unbelievably well animated. So many free items. I don't think the game can keep up. Okay, let's be more realistic here. Try Pokeport one more time. And the main characters can actually die. Yeah, that is the nice thing about about like really good anime, like doesn't give main characters plot armor. All right, let's try disconnecting and reconnecting. Oh. I do remember also a little while back, and like not particularly recently, I did watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners, which you know, I'm not like wasn't like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever because of all like the nudity and crassness. Like I probably could have done without that, but it wasn't a turn off for me. But it was really good. And again, the same thing with like Demon Slayer. It's just like any one of the characters can and will die. And it wasn't really about like, you know, whether or not a character would die. It was kind of more about like how they would go out. Hello, Christina. How are we doing? Good old Farigiraf. Okay. Oh, I don't own a Farigiraf. Let's fix that. Okay, well, can't blame me for trying. Second season's coming soon, though. Oh, nice. Maybe I should get back into it. All right, well, here's a nice thing about Pokemon Violet that you can just do. Get out, get back in. Quick ball again. Let's do this. Oh wait, I do have a Farigiraf. It definitely was not displaying as such earlier. Never mind. Good day to you. Okay. This is just getting silly now. You're gonna keep bothering me getting the ball. All right, we need a bail. Trailer started up by saying the main character is dead. Well, death is only a state of being. It is simply a state of mind. If it is something that can be altered or corrected, it usually will be. At least in a lot of cases. I will say, like, one really good example, you know, Yu Yu Hakusho. Also a really good anime that I've seen. Yu Yu Hakusho, it's great. Main character is dead within the first 30 seconds of the story. He gets better, though. I will say Yu Yu Hakusho definitely has, like, the best tournament arc in, like, any and all anime. Because, like, Dark Tournament, man, there just truly is nothing like it. Because you have, like, a good mix of, like, genuinely great and well-paced fights. Some of which are short, some of which are long, but they're all great. But you also have, like, a lot of corruption nonsense from both demons and humans, and it's hilarious. See here. Try to watch Demon Slayer because it's best season coming soon. All right, I will definitely give it a shot. The other thing I need to do, because I watched, when did I watch it? Memorial Day weekend. My friends and I binge watched the first season of Dandadan, and I need to find time to watch the second season because the first season was great. Because it's like what makes Dandadan work for me is it has just the right level of self-awareness that like the Ghost Stories English dub had, but it takes itself just a smidge more seriously and has genuinely good writing instead of writing that. You know, as much as I enjoy the Ghost Stories dub, they didn't care. They had no reason to care, and therefore they didn't. But Lord knows they did not care. Oh, throat chop. Nice. Let me think. I mean, I don't know why I can't get a good connection to the internet. But my internet provider's not bad. Like, I've got good reception. Obviously, I'm good enough to get decent stream out to you guys, but for some reason I just cannot get to seem to want to talk to my Wi-Fi very much. So, may need to start looking into giving myself Google Fiber or just getting the or just getting the LAN cable connected over here. But I don't want to do that while it's connected to my computer right now. As the Showman sound becomes better, a lot better, more complex characters in Backstreet, cool backstory and foreshadowing. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. Bye. All right, thank you for coming, man. Pretty cooler. Much appreciate you coming by. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and stop while we're behind here. So, okay. So I think we're gonna go ahead and. Excuse me, Flygon. I'm trying to end the damn live stream here. Thank you. Go in the box and think about what you've done. Now then. Rude. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and end this live stream here. Like I said, it's just kind of meant to... Kind of meant to be just a relatively chill live stream. It's not meant to be like all that serious. We were able to achieve what we were wanting to do tonight. We did participate in a couple of the raids, which means we're going to be able to get that shiny line when it comes out later on, assuming that we hit 1 million successes, which I'm pretty sure we will with all the contributions from the community. But we also got 2 shiny Pokemon. Like, I was not properly planning on doing that. I was mostly trying to focus on the raids, but the raids proved very difficult to get connected to. But we got 2 more shiny Pokemon out of today, so pretty nice. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to check out my Heart Gold Let's Play. New subscriber Raul Medina, thank you very much for subscribing. And yeah, check out the Let's Play if you have not already done so. There will be a new episode of the Heart Gold Let's Play coming out tomorrow at 4 p.m. CST, so be sure to hit the bell for notifications so you are made aware as to when the Let's Play's next episode will come out. And you should look forward to it, because episode 8's a doozy. There's a lot that we cover in that one. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Good night.